Hi guys and welcome to Bioshock 2. As Zeta may have already explained, the, the main series of this channel is Adventures of the Doctor, but both Zeta and I will be doing our own little series on it. Zeta is currently both he and I are doing one on Sniper IV2 on hardest difficulty to get. I'm gonna go for a different one, go for a different game kind of thing, and here we are with Bioshock 2. Alright, you may already be familiar with this, as I played this a few years ago, and this was one of the games that stood out most for me. So let's get started. See, I've already started sort of thing, but do with a new game, so go with medium. Apologies about that, I was just checking something. So, it may or may not be obvious, but I have played this game a few times before, so I'll be pretty familiar with it, so. But this is, like, for me, classic in the Bioshock series exclusively, in a sense speaking. So it's 1958, beneath the Atlantic Ocean. It appears that we had Big Daddy going to pick up his little sister.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Just like for the cutscenes, I'm gonna try and remain quiet, so to sort of like get you, not only myself, but you, viewer, immerse into the atmosphere of this.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
The angels are actually the dead bodies. But that's how the little sisters are trained to brainwash to see that.
Come with us, little girl.
You want some, big guy? Bigger than hard, harder than
What? The harder they fall, I think you just get drilled.
Get out of here, freak!
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Oh, but I don't think that's quite over yet. 10 years later. Oh, and speaking of which, I'm actually playing this with the controller rather than the mouse because this is how I first played it, so... This is raised at me. So now we're awake again. So, back in the familiar halls of Rapture, 10 years later. And we're in the Adonis Luxury Resort, excuse it. And Fallen is Babylon. So just a little bit of brief history on Rapture. As if you've played the first game, you'll know that Andrew Ryan had the vision of to make his own utopia. And this is where Rapture came about. Oops. And this was... as it goes, it goes great for quite a while. But then, in comes Adam. A mysterious substance that can change your genes and give you electric powers, more shield, better, improve yourself. Unfortunately, people who don't cause splicers took this to the next level and became very reliant on this. So, and among with a whole load of other problems, this was when everything went to shit basically. But that's just like a really brief kind of background on Rapture. If you do want to actually see understand, I suggest either looking up a wiki and reading up about it, reading the lore, or just play the game yourself or even watch it. I'm gonna try and go for the good ending sort of dealio thing in this, and I'm gonna try and be as exploratory as I can in terms of trying to get all the recordings, because there are some that actually give you clues to different safes. So thank you game, I already kind of need it. So let's just get rid of this coral that's in the way. Fantastic environment, like, even for just a game that's from early 2000. I still love this game. Although I haven't played the most recent one in Infinite. I'm not a big fan of it as such, which is why I haven't played it personally myself. This one has always stood out most for me as a favourite. Already seen her. So, calm down, music. Not mine. So, see, this is the kind of things I'll be looking for mainly. the diary, so I'll listen to this.
Lesson 1, mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Go. So this is one of the example, or one of these electro bolt, which is the first plasma we'll get over there. But what I want to do is, I want to do this, as you can see here, 1540. That is one of the most obvious ones, but there are different ones. As you can see, you can also regain health from food and drill fuel, and it's another one.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
So we've got our first gatherer's garden.
Father,
This is
we are raising.
come soon to come find me from Eleanor. Please hurry, Dad. So Eleanor's helping us out, even so, because like at this point in time, Eleanor's grown up 10 years.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Daddy!
So this corpse is burnt. So I've got that. Oh yeah, the cigarettes restore Eve, which is the energy required to use plasmids. But it does take away a little bit of health. Certain things like that do have a drawback though, which is perfectly fine. Let's see. Can't get it there, so show you the screen here. So this is the plasmids. So if I've got electro bolt, we're gonna get the other ones later on. But let's go. That worked.
Watch where you're going, moron! Drat! Blasted!
What were you just saying? Okay. So I'm gonna get this body and I'll wrap this episode up. So, I'd like to thank you for watching today's episode. I'm gonna just... new save. I'll wrap this episode up. This little rambling was a bit just to give you a bit of a basic understanding of the background of this. Thank you for watching today's episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.